headline of 2023. Democrats reaching across the aisle and agreeing with Republicans, we've got to get competitive with China. Are there elements in this bill that's going to make America more energy independent and a better competitor against China?
Well, absolutely. The attempts to scale up critical minerals development in the United States and eventually processing of the critical minerals in the United States. To say China dominates those supply chains is an understatement. And in many cases, it's 90-95% of the extraction, usually in Africa, Chinese-controlled sites in Africa, often with horrendous labor practices, right? Child labor, awful. And then China really controls all the processing back in China, which then makes us totally beholden on their supply chain for all this. That can be really problematic. I mean, in the past, they've played games with the supply of a number of these things. So polysilicon, for example, they get angered at the United States around something, and they start to dial that down or increase the price, just like Russia played games with natural gas in Europe. We cannot allow ourselves to become dependent on that Chinese clean energy supply chain in the way that Europe allowed itself to become dependent on the Russian gas supply chain. We've seen how disastrous that was for Europe and kind of brought on war this year. We can't let that happen with China.